Hello, happy homesteaders. Starrbaby Homestead here. I haven't done a video in quite some time is because August has been a nightmare. I don't know about you guys, but it has been one thing after another. So I'm kind of behind on uploading videos, but it's August now. Today is cool and breezy. It almost feels like fall, but not quite. Garden is in full swing. There are things that are coming in and going out. Grape trellis starting to fill in, but really want to show you guys my watermelon patch. I'm actually very proud of my watermelons. They have been doing really well. I've got these big ones over here. I have these covered because of rabbits, but there is a Jubilee, that big one there, and a Charleston Gray. I've actually already given away one of the big Jubilees because, well, it's my neighbor who gives me eggs, and anyway, we can't eat all this food, so they didn't have so great of a time growing their watermelons, so why wouldn't we share ours? So share the wealth, right? Feed your community, contribute to each other's success. That's how a community should be. So here are a couple more, my Charleston Grays. I'm going to be giving away this baby. So for those of you who don't know, listen to this. That's about ready. The sound gives me a clear indication that it's ready because these are kind of hard to see at the bottom if you go by the hole. They're supposed to be cream colored or something on the bottom or turn yellow. I mean, look, the whole thing looks yellow and cream colored, kind of. But I think this is the bottom. But the tendril is brown. I don't know if you can see that. So this one's gonna go. I'm gonna give this to one of my neighbors. This one here, oops, sorry, I kicked the stand. This one here, it's almost ready, but that tendril is bright green. So I'm going to leave it on here for a little while longer, maybe a week or two. Each watermelon is different, but because I've never grown watermelon, I didn't know that. I guess they just keep producing as long as, you know, the vine is there. So on this other side here, they're all tangled up. I just noticed today, got this Jubilee growing here, tiny little thing. And there's another one underneath that cover right there. I don't know if you can see it. And yeah, there's another Charleston Gray. So watermelon's doing really well. That big one is scheduled to be plucked today. So I gotta drag that heavy thing into the house. But worms. My winter squash are looking a little beat up and sad because I did spray them with BT. However, they still got attacked by vine borers. So treated them again, cut out the infected parts where I could find them, and hopefully these will be around for me to have some winter squash. Peppers are doing fine. A lot of eggplant, people. Just constant eggplant. My tomatoes are doing pretty well. All of my big heirlooms and beefsteaks. Those are Sunglow, I think. Sunburst. Well, they're very big tomatoes and they're beautiful orangey red. I harvested okra today. If you've ever grown okra, you know it just doesn't stop. So next year I think I'm gonna plant less plants. But then again, my neighbors, since they had a bad run, they didn't have any okra. So I helped them out. So I don't know. It's just a few seeds and I have a gajillion seeds. There's some out here. These pods are drying right now. Potatoes, the russets are still looking sad. I dug around in there, guys, and there was nothing. I I'll do a video on it, but it does not look promising. Let's see. So these are my Terra hybrid cabbage that are always reliable, and only a couple seeds have come up. It has been really rough. It's been so hot that everything that I put out just automatically just fries. My Dutch head cabbage that I had 12 plants, I planted again. This is what's left of the original 12. The rest are new plantings, and they are just now starting to come up. Sprouting broccoli, got a little of that, and then, I mean, cabbage worms fail. Something worms, more stuff, ate the chard, and I had a bunch of pickling worms in my cucumbers. I'm laughing because it's like, I don't know about you guys, but we have been struggling out here. I have never had such a issue with worms before. At least the year prior, I didn't. So it's just shocking the amount of caterpillars and worms this season. Now what you see here are my carrot seedlings growing underneath this cardboard. It was so hot out here, it was hard to keep them damp, so, So, if you can see, it's so bright out here, guys. There's some seedlings coming up, and I just try to make sure I keep it watered. And over here is the result from putting the seedlings under boards. So well, not the seedlings. I seeded the my drill here, and then I just laid the board over like this. And then when they got big enough, I just uncovered them, and I've been keeping them watered. So I may throw some cardboard on these. I guess it just depends. The next few days are supposed to be pretty cool. But these particular type of carrots are New Kuroda. They're from Japan, and they are hot weather carrots. Never grown them before, and it'll be interesting, but they're pretty. They look like a purple orange type of color. Here we have red cabbage seedlings that I've grown, and I had to replant them because the ones that were out here, I had 4 plants, they roasted. Like I said, it's been rough, you guys. The carrots and the parsnips are looking good over here. So I just pick carrots as we need them, and I'll probably harvest these parsnips after we get our frost in November. I think they can stick around in the ground that long, right? So they're just growing away under there. So I'm just going to keep those covered, keep them watered. I have begun to start clearing out my strawberry patch. I know I was supposed to have done this in spring. Whatever. I just do what I can do. We're a working household, and we work outside here in the garden, so we're constantly working. But I have so many runners and so many plants. I've just been clipping the tops off, just pruning them. And a lot of these plants, the runners have established, so I'm thinning them out, and I'm actually sharing them with my neighbor because, again, why not? I hate to just throw away plants that I don't need, so what better than to give them to people who, you know, they don't have to go out and buy plants now. And these are my early glows, and this one section was enough. So I gotta get this whole bed done. So over here, sweet potatoes are looking good. As you can see, they have taken over the bed. I have still, I have not sauteed any of these leaves, which I heard are absolutely delicious. And I probably need to pick some because, as you can see, it looks like I've got some dieback happening. And once the vine starts dying back, that means there's a harvest coming pretty soon. So I'm gonna pick some of these and probably get them into the refrigerator and just start enjoying some of these leaves. I think you can pickle the stems too, but I'll research all of that. But I'm all about eating anything that is edible, and I don't like to waste anything. She's hot and tired, y'all. Just hot and tired. So over here, I think these are called jade, but my next batch of green beans growing here. I have them covered to protect them from birds. And over here, more rutabaga. 2 of my Brussels sprouts plants. I'm sorry, guys. I know seems so unorganized, but I'm trying to fit this in while I'm doing stuff. So, Brussels sprouts, rutabaga. Luckily, I have 2 more Brussels sprout plants because, like I said, 2 died when I put them out here because it was just so hot. And here are my rutabaga, still in the ground, still growing. Some of them are pretty big and getting bigger. And then my asparagus. Beautiful ferns. Once those die, I'll cut them down to the ground and probably use them as mulch. And I think that's pretty much it. Let's see how much time I got on here. Okay. So a little chaos and mayhem, guys. I'm gonna be pulling some of these plants pretty soon, but I'm gonna show you my volunteer cherry tomatoes are still growing insanely over here in the side bed. Over here in this side bed. And my Cherokee purple, which is also a volunteer, is still growing too. It's got some beautiful tomatoes on it. Okay, so these are my seedlings. I just wanted to show you guys before my video cuts off. Let's see here. Oh yeah, these are my cabbage that I'm getting ready. All of the Asian cabbages and vegetables getting ready for fall. And more cauliflower down there, which is doing sad. Guys, cauliflower is a failure for me. And I actually got some of the pears from the tree up front to see if they are any good, even though it has fire blight. These are some huge pears, but I think I told you guys before, I'm probably gonna cut those trees down because I don't want to be bothered. So I'm gonna leave off by showing you guys this lovely spider. I'm not into spiders, but this one has taken up residence, and I'm just going to leave her be. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you are blessed. Tell me what your challenges have been this season. Again, army worms, pickle worms, heat, rain, drought. Let's support each other. I think we're all struggling throughout the planet. So be well, be blessed, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.